slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let your spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly on through the revolution. Feed the babies who don't have enough to eat. Shoot the children with no shoes on their feet. And how's the people living in the street? Oh, their solution. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea.
Come here, baby.
Fly like an eagle,
What's up, everybody?
let your spirit carry me.
Wookie's hopping in here.
I want to fly like an eagle.
Hope you're having a beautiful day today, baby. Everybody is absolutely printing right now. 41 people and rising. Come on, let's get in here. Let's step in the thousands. Let the algorithm be live on X. We're live on YouTube.
It shouldn't come down to who's pulling the weight. We should put every dime behind the words that we say.
All right, everybody, let's get into it. How are you doing? You are live with the One Leg Bandit. This is not financial advice. Good God Almighty, things are going great with crypto, and we knew they would. All right, so the 3 bills got passed through the House today. It's a big time in our crypto lives. All right, it really is. Now, we've been planning this all along. We've been hoping that it would turn out like this. Okay, and you know, with everything that passed today, is going to create a lot of new opportunities, a lot of business in the blockchain. And that's what Preem Token does, and we'll get into that. But right now, we are making a push with Bandit on Base. We want to do 1,000% up right now. We're going to do it. We're going to work hard. We're going to get up 1,000% on Bandit on Base. How are we going to do that? We're going to do it with our NFTs, which are going great. We've already sold 20 in 24 hours of 1,000. And I know everybody has the question. I'll answer it. What if we don't get to 1,000? Well, we will limit it. We will cut it off at the nearest 100 whenever we're done, and then reveal them. And we'll have more to sell later. Everybody, good to see you so much. Let me run through you real quick. We got Low Key real quick. Good to see you, Low Key. Massive, baby. Let's do this. Dave Bull got in the house. Blackbeard in the house. Luke Denson in the house. Good to see you all. I love you all. Thank you so very much. Thank you for reposting the stream. And hell yeah, look at that candle. It's just the start, baby. It is. Now look, everybody knows how fast Bandit on Base can move. This thing is a powerhouse. And yes, we did lose a little bit of momentum there when we was, way up, and it happens. It definitely happens. But let me tell you, the market was going through a cycle, and it had to cycle around. Now the money is pouring in. Liquidity is going to come in from every angle, and Bandit on Base is set up so perfectly to get this first 1,000% up, and then we'll go from there. Right now, we're 40% up in the 24-hour period. It's looking great. I want to get to 100% up. We need to push to do that, but we can do it another couple $1,000. We will go ahead and be up about 100% in the day. And those are beautiful days. When you can go up 100% in the day, you're doing good. All right. But these Bandit NFTs, they're doing awesome, everybody. Here, I'll stop sharing like this. You can look at them. These are just a few examples back here in the back. You can see how awesome they are. They worked on them for like 6 months. Shiba Gaming Dad was busting his butt. Professor Shib. And I'm telling you, people are going to be very happy with the NFTs, not only just because of the artwork, but you get tokens for buying them. It creates a massive buy and burn for buying them. I mean, Shiba Gaming Dad, you can post how many tokens have we already bought and burnt in the first 24 hours. I mean, it means a lot to the growth and the health of a project to have buys with burns directly in the contract. It's outstanding. And Shiba Gaming Dad is in the house. Let's go get your Bandit NFT today. But I want to invite everybody that hasn't seen our projects to come and join us, okay? We have been working hard now for years, all right? Preem Token is the alpha, the omega. It's kind of the top of the pyramid that runs what we're doing, okay? Preem is actually a LLC, Preem Blockchain Solutions out of Florida. And what we're going to do with Preem is we're going to help businesses go from Web 2 to Web 3, and the opportunity is immense. And with all the bills passing today, the legislation will come down, and these businesses are going to open right up and say, okay, what do we need to do? All right, and Preem token is going to be that solution. Every project, every token that we launch buys and burns Preem token. Bandit buys and burns Preem token. TSO, thank you so very much. The Sirion buys and burns Preem token. Normally, there's a limit on it for like a year or so. After that, we get out of the way. We're very thankful, and that's fair. That is literally fair. And if you look at the projects that we launch, we launch them where there's no rug pulls. Okay, everything is set up. There's no way to rug pull. The way that Professorship has it set up, there's no way that people are going to rug pull at the launch or anything like that. These launches are built for good projects that want to grow and work hard and build something up. Shiba Gaming Dad, almost 75 million tokens bought and burned in the first 24 hours. Outstanding, everybody. And I just want to invite you all to come and join us today. Okay, get you a Bandit NFT. Down below in the description, you can see the whole breakdown. You can either send $40 a ETH to the address, or you can just go ahead and click Mint through the Mint app right here on Bandit on Base. I'll go ahead and share this tab. If you are looking at Bandit on Base, you go to banditonbase.com. You click the Mint Here button. Okay, once you click there, it will take you directly to the Mint page, and it's very, very simple. You connect your wallet, tell it how many you want to do, and they're $40 each in base ETH. To rename them is $10 each in base ETH. So you can name your NFT kind of like the old Shiboshis was. You can change the name to whatever you want it to be. But if you do join the Bandit Telegram, you'll see every time that there's a buy and a burn, every time that there's an NFT purchase, there's a burn. You can see everything. And I'm telling you, I'm very, very proud of how this has really got our chart moving and the excitement level behind it. Up 40% right now. We've got some bigger whales coming in. I got some people over in Vietnam that's already hit us up. Last time we went on a push, they bought about $30,000 and they want to hop back in and do this push. So and do whatever they want to do. That it's awesome to have big whale buyers like that say, hey, I'm ready to, I want to hop in here with Bandit, and not to mention the whole base crew. Today is day one, what they call it on base chain. They're hyping everybody up because they want to bring 1 billion users onto the base chain to make it a complete commerce area. Base is getting a lot of eyes today, and we are one of the biggest movers on Base today. So I really feel very proud of what we built and how we do things here. I know sometimes people get a little bit, stagnant, but look, no project has all of the money in the world to just be constantly moving. We do everything the right way. Shiba Gaming Dad says went up to 6,000 in Bandit by being the first to complete and verify the ultimate collection. And please read the rules on that. Basically, we got different hidden NFTs that are like rare, ultra rare, things of that matter. If you get the verify the ultimate collection, and you can go to our Telegram and learn about that. You will win the 6,000 once they're all sold out and completed. So that's the bounty for the entire sellout. Okay. Now look, I am a realist. I understand that this is a tall task to sell out 1,000 NFTs at $40. That's $40,000. But you have to set up projects and build things for the world to grow, not just for your small little community. Just like today on Base One, they was talking about it. We can't just be thinking of our small little community. We have to think about how hard that we're working together to grow our community as people come on chain. And that's what we've been working on all along. And a lot of it's been myself, Shiba Gaming Dad, Professorship, and our tight-knit community working hard, building this up. But now we're ready to make a push worldwide, okay? So people know and understand. Preem token, we switched the tax today, not the price of the tax. The tax is still 2.9%. So that's the slippage. But what we're going to do is go back to buying and burning, building up Preem token value, and using some to market like we used to so we can reach out to more thousands of people. It's the only way to grow, everybody. We can't just rely on the Blazing Rican here, Shiba Gaming Dad, or Dave Bullgod all the time. We have to continue to grow. So here is the breakdown. It's 2 unique, 3 legendary, and 5 rare, 10 commons with no duplicates. Okay, so that's how many you gotta get: 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you get 20 of them and you get the whole package, then you're going to get $6,000 back if you're the first person to do that. Okay, Blazing Rican reposted the stream. Thank you so very much, greatly appreciated. 25% goes to airdrop of Bandit back to the holders after the sellout. So what they're doing, just so you understand, whenever you buy an NFT, okay, I believe it's 50% of it automatically goes to the buy and the burn immediately, okay? 25% is going to the airdrop. So what they're doing is they're pulling it, and it will all be airdropped out to the Bandit NFT holders. Okay, the rest is going to this pool that will pay the person who gets the whole collection, the 20 NFTs, $6,000. And just so you know, I as a leader have completely excluded myself. I buy NFTs, but I'm going to be giving NFTs away in spaces and things that we're going to be doing. So maybe I can help somebody one day get to their overall thing, their overall goal. So I don't participate in things like that to win anything when we're doing giveaways, just so you know. So that's what's going on with that. And I just want to let everybody know that. We're up to 80 people live, 81 people. Please keep sharing. All right, let's talk a little bit about the overall crypto market. This has been by far the best crypto month of my life, and I hope it has been for everybody else. But let's talk a little bit about it, okay? Let me go small here like this, okay, and scroll down. So what we're looking at, Bitcoin sitting at 118 is pulled back just a tad. Ethereum is smoking, 3,363. Remember, when I did the live the other day, I said it's like a spring and it wants to shoot from 3 to 4. It's well on its way. XRP sitting at 303. Tether, we know where that's at. And then we're down here. Let's go to Dogecoin at 21.3, making good, powerful moves. I love these candles, the way that they're looking. Stellar's at 45.41. So things are moving nicely. Sui's taking a little bit of a pullback here. It was at 407. Now it's down to 395. It's a good little play right there that they've done with the Sui chain. I've thought about jumping in there, but we went with Stellar instead. We'll see how that plays out. I'm sure it's going to do just fine. But again, here's what I wanted to run through with the overall market. Okay. Immediately you think, okay, things are going to fly today because this passed. What's really going to happen is now steady growth, and then boom, steady growth, and then boom. As the liquidity gets injected into this market in the top 10, you're going to start to see growth, boom. And you need to start taking some of that boom money and moving it down into like Bandit on Base, Preem token, whatever you feel convicted about, so you can really do some Xing, because we're going to do really, really well. Okay. I'm very excited about what we're going to do, with our growth plan and, what we're building here. But that's how the trickle down effect normally works. Okay. But you got to be smart. You play whatever you want to play. If you don't want to play Bandit or Preem, I don't care. I'm wanting you to, because I know how we are and how we build things. But what I do want to say is, the opportunity is right here in front of you. Now, the next few weeks, like I said, watch the injections of liquidity. It's going to be insane. XRP, I'm really expecting it to be at 720 very, very shortly. And then I don't know where it's going to go, because it all depends on what news comes out. Think about this. Think about if they pump it, you get up to 720 or so, and then they cut the interest rates by 3 points. It's gonna rocket. There's no telling where the crypto market's gonna go. We don't have a crystal ball right here, but I do expect to see some serious growth on all these projects. Let's keep it together. We've all fought very hard to get this day, and let's keep moving and working and sharing out what we're doing. Okay. Shiba Gaming Dad says 50% automatic Bandit buy and burn on the sell. It happens automatically. So you can't beat that, everybody. That is love and dedication, and that is taking care of every holder with every NFT that we sell. So please buy one today. Everybody that's hearing my voice, I've done a lot of bonusing for people. I've taken care of a lot of people. I'm asking you to please support Shiba Gaming Dad and support Bandit on Base and buy you a Bandit NFT or 2 or 3 or 10. Whatever you can do, I would really like you to do it. And I'm looking forward to all these worldwide folks coming back in here. I know that I put out a lot of marketing, and we're going to continue to market and bring everybody back in here to Bandit. So I'm excited. Again, let's look at it. Let's look at this Bandit chart. Okay. We're at 507807. Okay. We get a little bit more pressure here. We're going to break above this resistance. It's 7819, and then we'll be pushing back up into the range where we can eat a zero. So that's going to be fun. I love eating zeros. That's not far off, everybody. That's like, that's literally like $1,400 in buys and no sales. And then we continue to push, and we'll start pushing into the next range. Our RSI is hot right now, but it's going to continue to get hot because we got a buy and burn feature in here with these NFTs. So look at all the buys and everything. It's going very, very well. So please come in here and get involved here if you can. All right. So now let me look at everybody. So good to see you. Shiba Gaming Dad says, eat that zero. Let's do it. But I just want to invite everybody that's been here with Preem Token, with Bandit on Base, and all that we do. Come on home now, okay? Now it's time to get back home, get focused, and get ready for what we're about to do as a family and a community. Professor Shib has been working very, very hard with the thing that he's trying to do with Preem Token, and of course, all that he's done here with Bandit on Base. and we do everything and we test it. And I know sometimes people want things just like that. And we've been very, very quick and efficient with what we can do, but we just had to wait for guidelines here on with this bill and things of that matter. So we'll roll it out. But now is go time, baby. So let's eat some zeros. I want 1,000% up and hold on Bandit on base, and then we'll go for the next 1,000%. Okay, we can do it because we were down at a point where we can really make some massive gains. So that's what we got. Now, I want to say this to everybody, okay? And I always say this, all right? In this bull run that we're about to have, I do believe it will be the most epic thing that we've ever seen. All right, I really believe that. I believe more money will be made right now. So you got to kind of have a reserve on taking profits. But when you hit your number that you've guaranteed yourself that you're going to take profits, I want you to take profits, okay? I want you to be successful. I want you to feel that feeling of putting money in your pocket that you've waited for to get to your number. You don't have to sell out completely, but make sure you feel that win, because that's what creates a true holder, a true believer in crypto, where you get in, where you make some money, and you continue to grow together with the projects that you're involved in, okay? So many times people get in the crypto casino and they lose all of their money automatically, and it really it bothers me because of how hard us us workers and builders are out here trying to do something special, and a bunch of dickheads want to take all of your money before you even understand what you're doing. Dave Bullgod says, premium Bandit are no-brainers. Get in here now while the getting's good. It is a good time, Dave Bullgod. It really is. You know, some people had to take profits. Some people took profits to move to the top 10, which is okay, but that leaves a void, an opportunity for other people to come and eat those tokens up at that level. And I just want you all to know, with the tax the way that it's set up, if we can get that volume going back here with Preem and Bandit, you'll start to see some really good buys and burns with both projects. So I want to invite you all here and know that we're all fighting for the same thing. Great holders, burn down the supply with buys and burns, not just burning tokens in a dead wallet, buys and burns. That creates the liquidity that you need and creates a price reaction that you need. And that creates success for all the holders. That's what we're trying to do, have success for everyone that's involved. If you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. Please on X follow. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something that's real. I started talking about XRP because of how good I was doing, and letting everybody know there is a suppression on XRP on the internet. I'm letting you know that right now. They do not want people knowing about XRP, the rails, everything that's going on. They immediately started, blocking and cutting down subscribers, all sorts of stuff, just cutting them completely out. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I know that when I started talking about XRP, things started getting smashed down. So I want to talk about XRP because I love XRP and I understand what it's about to do. Again, everybody, I've been in federal contracting for a long time. I know that XRP is the solution to a lot of federal contracting problems. And I know that it's going to come in now and run the Fed now, and there's so much money going to be going through there very, very shortly. But with that being said, I don't know if they want everybody to know that as of right now. 229 people in here. Let's go, baby. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, play you a video, and I'll be right back. I'm going to have some water.
Seat, there's a stranger in silence, sipping dark beer, and there's a quiet pain inside his old blue eyes. They ask if he's from this town, he just shakes his head and looks down. No, but I knew a girl one time. It seems he fell in love once with a girl who loved for 6 months before running off to chase her dreams and doubts. And he's been sitting here waiting, hoping, praying for the day when she walks through the door that she walked out. And on that thought he sighs. He says, I know just what she's after. A little heart thump, a little laughter, a little line him up and throw him back. Here's to life. Those late nights and those good times are gonna get old. She's gonna think twice.
Music by old Gabe Shillman. Hope y'all are doing well. Miss old Gabe. I don't know what he's up to. Ain't heard much from him lately, but I will check on him and see how he's doing. We're 272 people. Let's take a look at this XRP chart, everybody. It's looking beautiful. The RSI is very high, but don't let that fool you. When the liquidity comes in, this son of a bitch will turn straight up and move straight up, and we will continue to move, and this RSI will reset when the money comes in. I'm telling you, let me tell you the most important reason why I'm so excited about XRP is that the volume really hasn't even showed up yet. Like the crazy volume is not here. Now there's a couple reasons for that. I'm completely honest with everybody. A lot of people are trying to buy XRP on derivatives markets, which does not directly affect the holding the XRP directly. So basically, they're trading the XRP price, which does affect it. It will have to move the price up and down and things that matter, but they're not getting their hands on real XRP. As these other ETFs come out, the actual hold one for one XRP, you'll start to see some massive gains there. Crypto Dad, been dealing with life, but just wanted to send some love to my Bandit Preem family. Crypto Dad, I love you, brother. Thank you for all the hard work and all the videos and everything that you do. Let's keep grinding. Look, man, we're up 40%. We're going for 1,000%. Okay, we're gonna do it. No doubt, we're gonna get there. Dave Bullgod says, get those Bandit NFTs now. $40 is a good fair price for those Bandit NFTs. So come on in here, everybody, and get you one. Sheba Gaming Dad says, good to see you, Dave and Crypto Dad. All right, so as we move up here in XRP, you'll start to see some volume spikes. The next technical spot that we're trying to hit is $3.26. After that, we're in uncharted kind of territory. So we want to go ahead and break that today, tomorrow, as soon as possible, or maybe even let it breathe a day or two and then push it, and then go ahead and smoke that 326 and get into uncharted territories. And then we want the news, the real news, that Gensler's gone, because we all know that won't be long after Gensler's gone that the interest rates will be cut. Donald Trump is dead serious about saving the American people tons of money. And he's right. If we cut the interest rates down by 3 points, $1 trillion a year, $1 trillion a year, you can't beat that. Everybody will be able to go out and refinance their loans again, get right, feel good, have a little money in their pocket. And you want to talk about growth, baby. That's when everybody will be seeing some growth. You know, people have a little jingle in their pocket. We went through a time there where people didn't have $20 or $30 to even play in the crypto market. You know, I can tell as a leader, I can see when people are completely out, you know, and just don't want to deal with it. And that's the times that you got to breathe a little bit. You just got to say, okay, time will heal. Let's let it build up. And that's what we've done. But XRP, I'm telling y'all, everybody, a 326 break is all-time high and blue skies, and I want 720, and then God knows what's going to go on from there. So I'm excited. I'm riding this mother. That's the play. That is my play. So I'm riding it out. All right, now let's scroll down and let's get down here. The Sirions holding very, very well. I want to talk about them a little bit. Doing very well. Liquidity at 43,000, just holding and growing. That's what the Sirion said they were going to do. They were going to build, and they are building and doing great things. So we're very thankful for all the buys and burns, and thankful for all of your support. You know, with everything that you do over there. You got Amber Crypto over there and Ivan Picasso. He's in so many damn things I can't even keep up with it. I used to feel like I could do that. I can't do it anymore. That's for sure. All right, so that's what's up with the Sirion. We got XRP Doge looking good. It's breaking out. Doge is breaking out, baby. 21.29 looking good. Dogecoin, everyone knows Doge. Well, if this thing will load, everyone knows Doge can move very, very fast. When it gets going, the candles are huge. I would like to see that get back up in the 30 to 40 cent range and see what's going on there. You know, at one time, I really thought it was going to break out very quickly. It's hitting RSI highs, but still, it's got a lot of room to move here as well. There's just a lot of good things going on right now. I'm very excited about what's going on with Doge and crypto in general. It's just looking so damn good. All right, let's get back over here. Preem token. Let's dig into Preem. We're up 6% right now, and we got to get the volume up. Again, this is the person that sold that either needed some money or was moving it to another project, not another project, top 10 project or whatever they were doing. That was a big sale. Nothing you can do about it. I think it was like 12 grand. That's okay. That was that was a person that was holding from the very beginning and needed some cash. So it is what it is. And now we move forward. We eat that up and we get back up in the good range and continue to grow. But look at all this opportunity that one person left. That you know, all the smaller guys can come in here and eat that up and feel good about where you are. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you about Preem Token. Okay, I'm not sitting here. I could buy it all up. I don't want to do that. I want to grow it together. Okay, I don't want to hold all the floor by myself. I want everybody making money, everybody doing well. Come on, let's work together and get in the game here. All right, let's continue to move down here. Let's see what all we got. Bandit, we've already hit up 40% up today, looking good. I want 1,000%. That is definitely doable with Bandit. You'll see when the whales come in, this bitch flies, baby. She goes very, very good. Okay, and then we got Seal with Buds. I told you all about Seal with Buds is growing. Liquidity went from 3,000, now it's at 23,000. Market cap almost 100,000. If you haven't got you any Seal with Buds for a rainy day, you need to do so. Hide it away from yourself, okay? Hide it from yourself. Get Seal with Buds, a couple $100. Hide it from yourself. Don't even show it in your wallet. Check it back in a year or two. You'll be like, damn. That's what I'm talking about. That's real money. That's how you do it in the crypto world. You get in good projects and let them grow. All right. Let's see here. Dave Bullgod says Preem prices are high. Grab a bag now. Let's go. Dave MacDaddy Bullgod. Now let's hit up K9 here, which I've been holding for a long time. I'm a K9 well. I have literally billions of these damn tokens, and I believe in K9. The price is finally starting to move a little bit. It broke up above 3198. Now let's see where it needs to go. Got a little resistance here a couple ways. I'd really like to see it break out. Just complete breakout would be great. Get back up in this 5 range and see what we can do, because it's got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? It really got its ass beat down. But let's see what can happen here and see where it goes to. Looking forward to seeing some K9 growth. So that's my rundown, everybody. Let me look at you and say hello and give you one final thing. Look, crypto is our opportunity. And people, if you don't want to tell people about crypto, I understand. Sometimes people look at me like I'm completely insane. I am so thankful, though, that I found this way to earn money, to lift others up, to educate. It's been a blessing. Some people just don't understand it. They're like, it's fairy dust. It's not real. I'm telling you right now, you move it to that damn crypto.com card or you move it to your wallet, it definitely is real. All right. And it can help your family and help everybody grow. So thank you for all that you do. Please come in here and get you some bags, okay? All my Preem wells, it's time to load up. Let's do this thing together. I promise you I've been successful, and we'll all work together with growing, okay? Besides that, everybody, I love you. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go have some dinner and chill out a little bit with my family. But love you, and let's continue to push. I want to see what I can do tonight to get some more buyers in here for Bandit and to get some of these NFTs sold. I'd really like to get up to 40 to 50 in the next few days. That would be a really good start. Now, look, 1,000, of course, is the goal. I know it's a lofty goal, but you have to set goals like that to find success. These NFTs are the shit. They are awesome. I love the detail. And people, once they start, growing with them, you'll be very happy to see what we got. So thank you all. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I love you. All I want to ask, one thing, please retweet this. Please share. All right, hold up. Doge Daddy, what are you saying? Let's go, Bandit. Doge Daddy, 39 people in live by. Oh, that was earlier. And good night. Well, we love you. And then Crypto Dad has been dealing with life. Yeah, we already got that. Okay, but we love you all, and thank you. Hope you all have a good night. I'll holler at you later. The One Leg Bandit's out.